Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean or Mustang 09, and today we have a new car review for you. I'm pretty excited about this one. As you can tell, we're back in a Mustang, so nothing new there. But what is new is what's underneath the hood. We're in a car that I've never driven before, and to be honest with you, I'm pretty excited about driving it. It's my buddy Anthony. I met him through YouTube. He's a subscriber and reached out to me and was like, hey man, I would love for you to review my car. And I was like, sure dude, anytime. And so he just recently got some work done on it, recent tune by MPT Performance, and some other parts that we'll get more into the review. So stick around, watch the review. I'm super excited about it, and thanks for checking out the channel. So Anthony's car is a 2012 V6 Mustang. It's a pony package Mustang, which is another fancy term for premium. So basically he has everything that you can have in 2012 on a V6 Mustang. It's got a backup camera, leather seats, it's got motorized seats, just all the fancy doodads and everything. Shaker sound system, sync, all the stuff my car doesn't have. So that's really cool to be in a car that's got all that and just to see what it's like. Anthony's Mustang may have started out as a premium pony package car, but it no longer looks or performs in that fashion. Along with the new GT bumper, Anthony's also put on some Forged Star piano black F14s. They're 18 by 9.5 on all four corners, and to get it sitting right, it's on SR lowering springs, so it's dropped 1.5 inches all the way around. And to realign the rear, he's got a J&M panhard bar, which if any of you guys know, when you lower your car, when you lower a Mustang, you gotta have that panhard bar to realign that rear axle. Now that Anthony has the outside appearance looking right, he's moved on to the performance side. As for performance on this vehicle, he has a air raid cold air intake, a lethal off-road H-pipe, got that right. I keep wanting to say X for some reason, but it's an H-pipe, and Roush axle backs. So all of this requires a tune. Once you change the intake and the muffler, or the mid-pipe, he got a tune from MPT Performance. Now they came through strong and not only changed accordingly to the mods, but they adjusted his shift points because it's an automatic car. And I have never driven an automatic car that has been tuned. And let me tell you, it shifts right. Each shift you can feel it, and the way they have it set up right now, it's a 93 race tune, so it's a little more firm, and it's a little more, in a sense, to say it's always ready to go. So no matter what RPMs you're at or what gear you're in, it just feels like the car is ready. Just anytime you want to just throttle down, you're gonna get some traction and go. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard about MPT Performance. They're pretty popular among the V6 crowd. I got another buddy of mine that's been tuned by them, and he just loves it. So Anthony hasn't had the chance to get it on a dyno yet, and that's coming up. He's planning to do that in February or March when one of the shops around town do an open house dyno day. So all he has to go off of is his butt dyno. Same with me. So let's see what this thing has. A good 40 to 80 pull. I like it. I have to say, the first weird thing to me is that it's not a manual, so I'm used to shoving the clutch in and dropping into gear and getting that jerk reaction. And in this car, there's a slight, just an ever so slight hesitation, and it may just be within my foot, expecting a clutch to come up and push the gas down. But in all honesty, it just kind of, for lack of a better term, shits and gets. This car can go. Let's see here. We'll merge onto this highway. And we'll just go from dead stop. That's that shift I'm talking about. You can definitely feel when it goes from first and then into second and then into third. It's almost like having a manual car because you can feel every gear pretty strongly and it doesn't waste time. There's not a hesitation there. It's you're in one and then bam, you're into the next, and it maintains the high RPMs as it drops down. So I like it. That's definitely fun. I'm very thankful Anthony has upgraded his wheels so that he can upgrade his tires, because I just feel like if this car was on its stock tire setup, he would just shred tires all day long. He's got them upgraded in the back to 285, and they're the Goodyear F1 supercars. So they grip just fine. It's kind of warm out today. He did say in the colder weather, though, it does kind of slip, which is a bummer, but at the same time, could be a lot of fun. So now that you have performance parts, you need a tune. And in order to get that tune in the car, you're gonna have to have a programmer. Anthony selected the SCT X4. It's the newest version by SCT, and it's got a live screen on it, so you can do data logging, and you have gauges that you can select and go through. Right now, he's got his pedal position and his RPM gauge up, and I have to say it's pretty cool because you can kind of just check over there and see without having to look down, and you can see which RPMs you're at and how the car's performing throughout. As any car guy would do, Anthony gave his car a nickname. It started off as being referred to as the Duchess, but since its recent performance upgrades, it's gotten a new name. And it comes by it rightfully because, to be honest, I've seen it in action, and it's an animal. So the new nickname is 3-valve killer, and I know that may cause a little bit of butthurt, but it's true. I've seen him beat 3 valves, and it's not just one or two, it's a handful of them. I don't think he's afraid to race any of them that pull up next to him. And I'm not saying like supercharged or turbo setups, but the most recent kill with this vehicle was versus a 3-valve with off-road H-pipe or X-pipe and a cold air intake and tune. So pretty much the same mods, mod for mod. And hey, you can call it driver error, you can call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, he won the race. And most of the times he races, it's not just a one-shot go and, oh, I beat you, la 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 la. It's a 2 or 3 race process, and it's the better of the 2 or 3 or the better of the 3 gets it. So he's raced guys digs from rolls, and some have been close, and some he's lost, and some he's won. I'd say more he's won than lost, though. So he has a new nickname, and it's called 3-valve killer. It causes a little butthurt with you 3-valve guys, I apologize. But you've got these 3.7 liter Cyclone crazy engine motors in a Mustang out on the road. You gotta step your game up. These guys are killing it right now. Anthony's future plans for the car are long tube headers with the tune, a dyno tune by HPP. Long term, he does see going possibly boosted, and if he did that, it would probably be a turbo setup, as that's kind of been proven recently with all the shops building custom single turbo kits, and they're just absolute animals. So beyond that, he does want to go to a 5.0. Whether it's going to be a swap in this car, probably not. He's going to want to just buy a new 5.0 and start tinkering with that and fix that one up. Just start smashing cars in a 5.0. Anthony's future plans for this car are to throw on some long tube headers with a custom dyno tune by HPP. After that, he could see going boosted, and if he did that, he thinks he's going to go with the single turbo setup, as it's kind of been proven at this point with the multiple shops that do that. You have the LPF single turbo kit and the new Bomber 1K single turbo kit. So that guy has a 5.0 that he did a twin turbo kit on, and now he's doing singles for the 3.7, and they're just animals. Throwing down 500 horsepower with a single turbo kit is pretty good stuff. Beyond boost and headers, in the long run, Anthony wants to switch over to a 5.0. Now, whether it be in an S197 or S550, either way, he's looking to get into a 5.0 soon. That's gonna do it for this review of Anthony's 3.7 liter V6 Mustang premium pony package, decked out to the nines. I really like this car. It was a blast to drive. It was a whole new experience, and it just brought a different life and definition to what a Mustang is. You know, I hop in my 5.0 and it's the same thing every time I get in it. So being able to drive a whole nother vehicle with a different motor, different setup than mine, something that's on springs and not coilovers, and something that's really loud. You know, it's I dream sometimes about having a loud car, and then you get in one and you tell the difference. So that's gonna do it for this review. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you got any questions, make sure to leave a comment down below. I'll have Anthony make sure he's checking those, and if there's something I can't answer, maybe he'll jump in and answer for you guys. So last time, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and y'all guys take it easy. You got a turbo. Hey!
Oh, fucking Titan.
We're causing trouble out on the streets. I can't race them. It's not my car.